Digs in now. First pitch just misses. One out, bases empty. Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And it's fouled away. And that skips in the dirt.
2-2 the count.
Lined into right. Tatis takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down. And the batter now, Anthony Santander. Foul ball. That one ripped. That's back there. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1. And now David Ortiz. And that one hammered Meisner. Long run. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double. So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. New pitcher on here, Blake Treinen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's towards center. Trout in position. Nabs it, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo. And we're back. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He circles the bases. It's 4-2. So the batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. Swinging a foul out of play. On the ground to short, Weatherholt. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Mike Trout. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Right side, hard hit. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Tatis runs. Tosses to first. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez. Third out, but not before they're able to draw closer with this. Back here in Denver, and now the right fielder, Cody Bellinger. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Bobby Grich now at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. And there's 2 down. And now the shortstop, J.J. Weatherholt. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that is out of play. Next pitch is downstairs. That one is hammered right field. That's back. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. So runner at second, 2 down. William Contreras will hit next. Hit in the air, center field. Trout is there. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 4th, here's Ketel Marte. In for a strike, 0-1. Ripped on a line to center. Reaching down, makes the catch. So digging in, Jeff Bagwell.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind
Outside,
yourself
that's the ball.
it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That's inside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That one finds the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. That clips a corner.
I count this ball.
Caught him looking for the K. Now the left fielder, Cameron Meisner. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ground ball. And it gets by him.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Inside. And it's a ball and a strike.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Anthony makes the grab, and the inning is over.
Is this redemption for my soul?
And welcome back to the ballpark. The batter now, Roman Anthony. Check swing, and he held up. Treinen, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. A dive, nice stop, and he gets him. Nicely done. Now the number 2 hitter, Manny Ramirez. In the air, right field. Tatis after it. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. 2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander getting ready to hit. And there's a ball.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit.
Line drive, caught. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts now. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 4-3. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Misses inside. 2-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Throws to first in time. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Ripped on a line. Anthony makes the grab. And there are 2 down. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off. And that one clips the corner.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hauls it in to end the inning. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Alex Bregman. In the air, right side. Tatis settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 in this one. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. He leaves the yard to right. And they add on. It's 5-3. To the right side. Marte. Gets it to first. And there's 2 away.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Hey! To the right side. And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on.
2 balls.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Short hop liner handled it short. The throw got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Schultz back to work. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Now it's going to be Ketel Marte, but he's back in time. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Smoked into left field, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
Pinch hitter coming on. Bryce Harper.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Here's the left field. Cameron Meisner.
Well, Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And now the count is even.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one inside. 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-2 the count.
Misses outside, and a full count now.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the...
And that one is lifted in the air. Anthony, long run on his horse. And that one hops the wall. Here comes Marte around third. The relay to second. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Here's the catcher to hit, Craig Biggio. Fly ball down the line. Bellinger in a full sprint. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Anthony has this one sized up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Back here in Denver, and now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. First pitch misses. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Mark Davis.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
I got one ball,
in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And a count 1-2. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Meisner on the move. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. So up next, Manny Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. Dives and keeps it on the infield. Can't complete the play despite a great effort, so it's runners at the corners. Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of inning number 7. And this one bounces away from Biggio. Tag out! They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. And he swings over the top there.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
So now 3-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tatis on his way in. And that's the third out. Back here at Coors Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Mookie Betts will get us started. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Check swing,
Outside.
no appeal.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Brings it in, and there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And fouled off. And the pitch is outside, ball one. That one misses. 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Betts around second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. 1 for 3. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Santander. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. High fly ball, right field. Tatis moving under it. Makes the grab, and there's one away. Alex Bregman now at the plate. This one in the air, right field. Should be extra bases. And that one's going to get into the corner. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Felix Bautista gets the ball now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Grich swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Trout settles under it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Leading off, Ketel Marte. He's already homered here in this one. And that's outside. That one at triple digits. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And that misses. And it's 2-0. And that one in the air center field. Anthony hustling after it. Makes the catch for the out. Cameron Meisner digs in now. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. On the ground, a second, might be 2. To Weatherholt, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And no one can get there. Relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Slider misses outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Now the second run is in, and they lead by 2.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing of the bat to drive in 2. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next offering misses, and the count now 2-0. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence boost.
Over to first, third out, and that ends the frame. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.J. Wetherholt. Tanner Scott comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Check swing, now an appeal to third. And Joe McDonald says he went around.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
On the ground. Zips it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. William Contreras will hit next. Line to left. And that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the 9th.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he blows that one by him at 100.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Bats up with it, and they're down to their last out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. A new arm into the game, the right. Ryan Helsley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Tying run at the plate. There's a swing and a drive. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Runner from third comes across, and it's a 1-run game. And now the tying run is into scoring position. So runner at second, 2 down. Santander getting ready to hit. Sends it to center, and this should be it. That's the ball game.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity, but it was really good.